What is going on, water signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. All right, guys, with all that said, let's see what's happening in your love life for November 8th, 2017. 2018, not 17. We're out of 17. We've been out of 17 for a whole year now, practically. Wow. That's interesting. Maybe something came up around this time last year. Go ahead and check your dates. See what happened around this time last year for you guys. Okay, let's see what's going on. My throat has been weird, so bear with me, guys. High Priestess. Be sure to trust your intuition, guys. It's very important to do that. You know, no matter what a tarot reader says, psychic, medium, whatever, you guys go see to get information. Be sure to trust your intuition overall. All right, see what's happening. I want to get one more shuffle because I don't trust what I just. Yeah, we go. All right, Seven of Pentacles. All right. All right, your underlying energy, guys, this time around is the Ace of Cups. So this is talking about a new opportunity in love, but it's also healing, being emotionally open, connecting with your intuition, connecting with yourself. This is your cup, your special cup. You know, the cup that you will share, or the cup that you will compare with, you know, the two cups. So it will be the person that has the same cup. That's why this is a mirroring effect. The person has the same exact cup as you do, but you have to have your own cup before you meet the two cups. That's why loving yourself is important. Okay, very interesting, right? Underneath that, you have the Six of Wands. So I feel like you definitely did something that you were really proud of, and that proud feeling definitely inspired you to love yourself and to start a new journey in regards to opening yourself up to love. Now, the heart of your situation or the challenges you're facing right now is that you've maybe feeling like going in a direction and you're not necessarily at the place that you are at. It doesn't have to be a problem here, right? Like, it could just be that, you know, you're recognizing how far you've come and you're looking at, you know, some more steps to move forward. Some of you guys just may be really tired, but you're still looking to, you know, you're trying to figure out how much more work you have to do or how much further you have to go and what work will be required of you to get there, okay? But the obstacle is the Hangman. The obstacle may be that there is a need to take a break. Maybe some things, you know, sometimes there's a need to rest. But the thing, the Hangman can also indicate that there is stagnancy in the situation. There's no movement because there is a bit of, you know, the focus is shifted. The focus is on how much has been done and how much work needs to be done versus just focusing and shifting your focus to what it is that you need to do right then and there. But the Hangman also comes up because there's a need for a change of perspective. Something that comes up that, you know, there's a reason why things pause itself, because there is a reason. There's something that we need to look at personally within ourselves to figure out what perspective is needed to move forward. So that said, you guys have the Page of Pentacles in your past. So I think somebody may have offered you guys something. I think you guys also may have started something very small, very, you know, temporary, but something that will definitely push you towards what, you know, the direction that you want to get to, right? That's some sort of dream, something that you're trying to, you know, create in your life. But I really feel like this is an offer, most importantly, an offer, either a work offer or a relationship, something stable. But now the focus is on you taking care of your things, taking care of yourself, making sure that things are balanced in your life. Because, of course, that's the most important thing in the world, you making sure that you're good to go. And that allows divine timing to do its thing. But you have the Hangman coming up in here, so that situation is interesting. There's no movement, no progress or anything of some sort, but it's because there's a need to change of a perspective. And I feel like in a way that is what's kind of giving this whole thing a bit of of taking care of yourself. Maybe there's a new way you have to take care of yourself, a new perspective in regards to taking care of responsibilities, keeping the balance and things like that. There also could be a situation where you may feel like there's a lot of impossible things that could happen. There's a lot of things that you may feel like are not possible, but then that's maybe the thing that you may have to change your mind about, or maybe there's some things that, perspective in which you have to change in regards to what's possible and what's not possible, because obviously the Temperance card is holding up 2 cups, and how she's pouring the water into either one of the cups is practically impossible, but yes, she makes it happen. So the situation here is this. Perhaps you guys are having to take a moment to see to see that the impossible is actually quite possible, and to overcome the certain hump that you may have regarding what you may believe to be possible and what's possible. It's almost like it's a change in reality, and that Knight of Pentacles in the future could be that you're holding, that you guys could be offering something to someone else. So, it could be offering something. Or it could indicate that you guys definitely start considering a new commitment, or considering the commitment, or going back to work, or working very hard towards something, committing to it and working very diligently. Okay, but it starts from this energy here. What do you believe is impossible? Okay, now the goal, aim, ambition has to do with the past. Now, for some of you guys, you may want to just feel like you were back a long time ago. If this is not wanting to reconnect with the next, or want to be in a relationship with someone that reminds you of a time when you were very, very happy with somebody beforehand. For some of you guys, this could indicate that this is talking about a part of the past that you may feel like will never come back. And the situation I always say for people when I see this card and they get that feeling is that the 6 of Cups means that even though there was a period in time where you were happy, that doesn't mean that it won't ever happen again. History repeats itself. And although you won't feel like how you first felt when you were with this individual in the very beginning, it doesn't mean it's impossible that you won't have love for someone else, and that you have a first-time love for them too. Everything happens for a reason, and there is definitely a possibility for love to be coming back into your life, but you have to love yourself the way you want to be loved. So, which is why this Temperance card is coming up. You have to do your own thing. Have to love yourself first in order for something to come through. If you're not happy with how things have been or how things are progressing, you have to look at what you need to do about yourself, because that's the only person that you need to really criticize, adjust, and trial and error thing, And I feel like once you get that down under control, you be happy with the results. But until then, what do you need to change about you? What do you need to see? How do you need to feel about yourself? Because this whole thing is all about feeling. If you want to get to a certain outcome, it comes from feeling. And I feel like it's definitely having to do with making that, the impossible possible. The Temperance card and the Hangman. Seeing something different, seeing something from a different perspective, taking care of yourself differently. Because the Ace of Cups is just also about new love. Like I said before, it's also about healing. So however you're healing yourself too, you may have to adopt a new style of healing. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your wisdom of the Oracle cards. You got 2, happy, and building blocks. Nice. Happy, and building blocks. So where you are right now is you can't. There's nothing really to be upset about. Because, there is, right? You can find a lot of things to be upset about. But the happy card is asking you to find the benefits and the positives in a situation. So if you're looking at a situation in a negative way, it's asking you to look at it in a more positive way. Finding the good in a situation that it's not necessarily easy to embrace, if that makes sense. Like if things have been difficult, it'll help motivate you to continue to push forward and find what you're looking for, your niche, if you focus on, if you find the positives in the situation. Like look at how far you've come in this relationship, look how far you've come in whatever you're doing here. It takes diligence and patience and hard work to get there, right? So those are good things to look at, right? There's some things that you can add to yourself, for instance, to make you feel good about yourself. And those are factual and real actual things that you've done. And building blocks is very similar to the Eight of Pentacles, because this talks about focusing on what you can do to make the foundation that you're trying to build for whatever it is that you're trying to build stable and solid and good to go. Because the building blocks is really putting in the time and effort and the work to making, you know, your dreams a reality. And I feel like if you have positive reinforcement with the work that you're doing when you're building these blocks, you'll be good to go. That's why this temperance energy is so important with the Hangman. You gotta see it in a different angle, and that angle may be having to see it in a different light, in a positive light, for you to be able to feel more confident about moving forward and building whatever you want to build. All right, water signs, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.